Charlie Chaplin.
Assalamualaikum. My name is JAMA'AH BINTI MAHAD. My metric number 265943. Okay, our team will discuss about Charlie Chaplin. Okay, Charlie was born on 16 April 1889 in Woolworth, London. Okay, Chaplin's childhood in London was one of poverty and hardship, as his father was absent and his mother struggled financially, and he was sent to a workhouse twice before the age of 9. Okay, when he was 14, his mother was committed to a mental asylum. Chaplin began performing at an early age, touring music hall and later worked as a stage actor and comedian. At 19, he was signed to the prestigious Fred Carnot Company, which took him to America. He was cut for the film industry and began appearing in 1914 for Keystone Studios. He soon developed the triumph persona and farmed a large fan base. He directed his own film and continued to hone his craft as he moved to the Essina, Mutual and First National Corporation. Okay, by 1918, he was one of the best known figure in the world. In 1919, Chaplin co-founded the distribution company United Artists, which gave him complete control over his film. His first feature-length film was The Kid, followed by A Woman of Paris, The Gold Rush, and The Circus Investigation. Okay, Chaplin also wrote, directed, produced, edited, starred in, and composed the music for most of his film. His perfectionist and his financial independence enabled him to spend years on the development and production of picture. His films are characterized by slapstick combined with pathos, typified in the tramp's struggle against adversity. Many content social and political themes as well as autobiographical element. He received an honorary Academy Award for the incalculable effect he has had in making motion pictures, the art form of his century in 1972. As part of a renewed appreciation for his work, he continues to be held in high regard with the gold push city like Modern Times and The Great Detector often rank on list of the greatest film of all time. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you.
He was a legendary comic actor, filmmaker, and composer. He was born at East Street, Walworth, in South London on 16 April, 1889. His father's name was Charles Chaplin Sr., and mother's name was Hannah Chaplin. Father was a singer, and mother was an actress.
Hello everyone, thanks to my friends JAMA'AH Binti Mahad for share about background Charlie Chaplin. I, MOHAMED FARIZUAN BIN SU, metric number 266019, and I would like to explain about detail their movie comedy. We know today everyone was know about Charlie Chaplin. Though we all live in a new modern, but their movie is very remembered until today in our mind. Their movie is very funny scan. It's very accordingly for we enjoy with their family, friends, and all category can seeings. Their fans and joking can release on our mind thought their plans. Let's see it.
His childhood was marked by poverty and struggle. His parents did not earn much, and hence he started to work at a workhouse at the age.
It was very joking and creative in our deeds. About their movies, Charlie Chaplin was give people a reason to laugh. It had 51 movie series along their character as actor. We can view on their movies, all the movie was a silent comedy and action just in a body language. Talk not have a speaking and script, but we was understand they want to ask. Our slot in 51 movies not have a speaking action, but just have a body language and just have a sound of music in action.
He started to work at a workhouse at the age of 7. In 1898, his mother was admitted to a mental asylum, and his father became a severe alcoholic, and he was left to fend for himself.
What we know in their movies, Charlie Chaplin is used a black coat, a hat, and a short stick. So their face is very funny like to see, and a short mustache. He have a short mustache and round bubble eyes to make people laugh. So it was a short person who can look is like a child. So you all must see their movies. I want to ask about their comedy. We can teach in their action. Charlie Chaplin is intelligent in their deeds, creative, tuning there, and someone he was have a crazy thinking. People bullies him, and he also revenge people, make him to with their funny action to do.
He became a member of the male dance troupe, the 8 Lancashire Lads, and toured across the music halls in Great Britain, all through 1899 and 1900.
And then, what about his story to making a film by Charlie Chaplin? Charlie Chaplin was take a 5 production studio to making their film. The first is the Keystone. Chaplin appeared a 36 film from the Keystone Studio in 1914 by Max Sennett. The title in the Keystone is Making a Living, Kids Auto Race at the Wild, Marble Strange Peridimension, Between Shower, a film Johnny, Tango Tinky, his favorite pastime, Crew Love, The Star Border, Make a Love on the Wheel, and second is SNA. Appear a 15 film SNA Film Manufacturing Company in 1915. The title is His A New Job, A Night Out, The Champion, In the Park, Two Tramp, By the Sea, Works, A Woman, The Bomb, and The Night of the Show.
In 1903, he was cast in his first show titled Jim, A Romance of Cocaine, in which he played the role of a newsboy. From October 1903 to June 1904.
And the third production to making a film is a Mutual. Chaplin produced 12 with Mutual Film Corporation in 1932 by Jenny Rademich. The title on this company is The Flower Worker, The Fireman, The Vagabond, The Count, The Pawn Shop, Behind the Screen, The Ring, Easy Street, The Curse, The Immigrant, and The Unbehaved. That is the Mutual Corporation. The fourth is the First National. Chaplin wrote a 9 film for his production between 1918 and 1923 by the First National. The title in this film A Dog Life, The Bond, Shoulder Arm, Funny Side, A Day, Pleasure, The Beat, The Idiot Class, Payday, and The Pilgrim. And the last, their character as actor in this film is making with the company United Artists. Chaplin began release his film through United Artists in 1923. Beginning with City Light, Chaplin wrote the musical score from his film as well. The title is A Woman Paris, The Gold Rush, The Circus, City Lights, Modern Times, The Great Deleter, Timelight, A King in New York, and The Hotels from Hong Kong.
He traveled with Sainsbury, and his plays were immensely successful. In 1906, he became part of the amateur comedy troupe, Casey Circuses. He performed comedy acts with them, and soon rose to prominence. When the troupe finished touring in July 1907, Charlie was left without a job for a few months, and lived with a family in Kennington. In 1910, he played the lead role in the sketch, Jimmy the Fearlesses, which was an immediate success. In 1913, he signed a contract for a period of 1 year.
So, I must invite you all to see this movie. This movie is not long time in one shot. It's just 10 or 15 minutes and we can see the another story in a new episode. So, my opinion, Charlie Chaplin is the best movie ever because they're fun, can make you happy, enjoy, release in mind, and it not still in thing for a new generation today. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.